Okay, so come on inside, let's go.
Today I want to do some live property evaluation.
Hey, what's going on? This is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios. So welcome back. I have on this video something very interesting. I'm going to be analyzing 4 different properties for potential flip and fix and flip, okay, rehab deal. I want to bring you into how I analyze these properties up front. Just pay attention to the fact that I'm teaching, so it's a little slower, but typically the way I do this in about 1 hour of this video, you're gonna enjoy every second of this video. This is one of those videos that you want to bookmark, you want to put it on your watch playlist, you want to have it there, you know. This is one of those videos that you want to come back to from time to time and use and to refresh your brain, so you can get very quick and very fast at analyzing properties very quickly. All right, so if you're first time here, if it's your first time and you're brand new, please subscribe, click that red button, click the bell right next to it, and become part of the notification squad. There's something that I teach here called the Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. Make sure that you pick up the book. It's absolutely free at smartrealestatewholesaling.com. In the meanwhile, I want you to come on inside on this video and enjoy the ride with me. It's a lot of fun looking at these numbers. I mean, basically I show you how you can make $40,000-$50,000 per deal. These are houses that are already on the market, so it's not like you have to you don't have to pound too much, okay? A lot of people say there are no deals, but really just too many people trying to be wholesalers, okay? You can also be a facilitator of deals, okay? And these are things I will cover as time goes on here. But just enjoy this and watch me analyze potential rehab, fix and flip deals, and see how I wrap around it. There's no tools that I use in this video that you don't have access to already. It's just a matter of wanting it bad enough, okay? So come on inside, let's go.
Today I want to do some live property evaluation. All right, so just bear with me. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna use my calculator here, property income evaluator. So this is gonna be for those of you that want to invest in real estate long term, short term, you want to flip some real estate deals and things like that. This is gonna be a valuable video for you. So this is a video you want to save and come back to from time to time. You know, maybe you can grab a few tips here and there. But yeah, I'm always looking for people. I have the knowledge, I have the expertise, I have the experience under my belt when it comes to real estate, for buying, to live in, or to invest in. We have the right team here to help you facilitate your real estate endeavors. Okay, so with that being said, let's dive into some stuff here. I'm going to review some properties here, and we're going to see determine if it's a good situation or not. Okay, so I'm going to be over here on the MLS Garden State MLS, which is Central to North Jersey MLS over here. Okay, and I'm also going to be looking at this list over here. So the way I have it set up is I receive deals that are being put into the system in my email, okay, and then I get to evaluate them. Okay, so let's look at this property here. There's single families here and there's multi-family here. Okay, so multi-family and there's single family. All right, so I haven't really evaluated property from this standpoint of recording in a long time, so just bear with me, okay? But I promise you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, so this property here is in 70 Lingham Street in Bellevue, New Jersey. It's a single family with a 3-bedroom, 1 full bathroom. Okay, days on the market 230. Every time I see 230 on the market, it's a red flag, but a red flag doesn't mean doesn't really mean a stop sign, okay? It means yield, okay? But it's just a, I guess I should call it a yield. Just pay attention to that, because if it's been listed for 230, there's anything above 100 is, you know, it's a yellow red light, yellow/red sign for me. Okay, it's a Cape Cod. Okay, so we can click onto this and see a clearer picture and see what the idea of this property. Property needs work, and there's a lot of things in the property that's old school. The panel walls and things like that. It's pretty outdated. You can see those tapes on the toilet. It means there's no CO for the property. It needs work. Okay, so now this is in Belleville, New Jersey. Okay, and the tools I'm going to use here are basically available for anybody. Okay, and anyone can use this tools or put something similar together, you know, and use it. Okay, so I'm not going to use any fancy tool. I'm going to use basic arithmetic. Okay, so here 70 Lingham, I want to see what the value is. I could use MLS, but I want to use something that's basically available to anybody. Okay, and some people will say Zillow is not good. That's not necessarily true. Okay, when you're looking at the value of properties, they are typically, so the first property we're looking at again is 70 Lingham. Okay, I'm gonna paste it right there. All right, so this estimate is saying 273,736. Okay, 273,736. Move to new window. There you go, 736. All right, so let's go check out realtor.com. What is realtor.com saying? So I'm gonna close this one. I don't need this one anymore. Realtor.com is saying, well, let's see what Realtor thinks about there. So realtor.com is not giving me any, it's just telling me how much is listed for right now. So I think realtor.com has the loyalty thing to property listed on the market. Once it's listed on the market, they don't show any value for it. So that's okay. That's why I have 4 different places I could look at it, right? All right, so this one is saying the property was decreased from 288. It's not exactly telling me what it's worth. All right, let's go through there. It's not giving me the estimate of what it's worth, but I can look down here. Okay, similar homes you like, 250, 229, just in the area in Belleville. Okay, and then it's telling me 179 here. Okay, all right, that's a certain type of number I'm looking for. This one says 299. Okay, all right, comparable homes in the area that some, okay, this is just Newark basically. All right, okay, so here we go. There are some properties that are listed for 255 here. All right, all right, so let's go back up here. I'm looking at here and so let's go look at Redfin is saying 173,304. That sounds more accurate to me. 173,304. 173,304. All right, so far right now my spreadsheet is saying this property is worth about 223 based off of 2 values that I see, because I can't find anything on Trulia except this 288, which was the original price it was listed for. I'm trying to see, I think there's another place where they list the estimated value of the property. Let's see here, it's just 202 right here. Predict the price. Okay, so foreclosure estimate is predicting this property will sell for 202. That's a good number I could use right there. 202. Let's see, let's keep scrolling. All right, so I'm going to use that number from Trulia, 202. You know, not too delightful right now. All right, so realtor.com hasn't given me anything, but anyway, so far right now this property is worth about 216 to me. If for me to put an offer on this property to buy it, I will have to put an offer of $130,000 on it. All right, and what is it listed for? Let's see what it's listed for. Let's go see what it's listed for. I'm gonna close all of this now. Oh, Redfin estimate 173 right here. Did I? Yeah, I got that one. I think I got that one. All right. So let's see here. Let's see if there's any more value here. So basically, that's my offer for the property. That's my offer for the property. If I get them to accept that offer, let's go back to here. Okay, this property right here is listed for $179,000. Was originally listed at $209. I would basically want to offer about $209,000 for that property. So there you have it. That will be my offer for the property. Now my offers are contingent on the repair cost not more than $5,000. All right. So this offer right here is basically saying the repair cannot be more than $10,000 right there. So I have a formula that I put in there that I use to calculate that. Okay. All right. So that's my offer on the property. Is there a phone number here? Let me see. I'm going to grab that phone number and I'm going to put it in there. You know, I see. Well, I'll grab the phone number later. Let me just put the MLS number. Here you go. Alright, so I'll go grab the contact information later. Insert one to the left. Alright, so this is a property. How does this work? Let me show you how this works. Okay, that to not be dollar sign. I don't want that to have dollar signs around it. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Just wanted it to show the actual number. Alright, so that's that house right there. I'm gonna go grab the number later. So let's go take a look at another house. Maybe we'll do a few today. So before we go to another house, why am I offering $130,000 on this house? So what is the formula here? The formula is like 65% of what I think is worth. Okay, based on the available information to me at this time, and 65% of that minus an assumption of $10,000 of repair. If there's more in estimated cost of repair once I see the property, I will have to deduct any incremental addition in cost of repair. Okay, so let's say I get to the property and the property is needs about $40,000 of work. That's additional $30,000 I have to take out of this. My offer would be $100,000 and $625. Am I making sense? So that's how real estate investing works. Some people say 70%. I use 65%, and then basically I need room for negotiations as well in case they decide they want to ask for more. We have room for negotiations. Okay, but this is how we're gonna make money. So let's say, for example, let me go here. Let's say, for example, this property, right, is worth $216, right? It's worth $216,000, right? And I'm offering $130,000 right now. $130,000, right? And it needs repair of $10,000. Okay, most likely that property will need more than $10,000. That's just my contingency. If I call them on the phone and they're on the phone, I say, hey, my offer is $130,000. If they say no, absolutely not, I say, do you have a counter offer? If they give me like no, what we're asking is $216, or they say what we're asking is $179, right? So what they're asking right now is $179, right? Right, so this is the asking. This is a repair estimate. This is $130,000. This is my offer. Okay, we call it the M.A. offer, maximum allowable offer, basically. Okay, and this is what the property is worth. Okay, or we call it the ARV, after repair value, right? That's what I think the property is worth after repair value, based on the available information to me right now. Are this information 100% accurate? No. Again, I'm looking for green flags so I can move forward. If I get a red flag, they're not even motivated to talk, then there's no need for me to continue to pursue the deal. Okay, that's the way it works. Okay, so let's go look at another property here. We're gonna look at another single family, then we'll go to multi-family. How's that? Okay, so this is Bloomfield, in Bloomfield, New Jersey. So let's go take a look at what we think this is worth. All right, Bloomfield, New Jersey. There you go. All right, so we're gonna look at what Zillow is saying. We're gonna look at what Realtor.com is saying. We're gonna look at what Trulia.com is saying. We're gonna look at what Redfin is saying, and based on the available information here, that's what we will use. Okay. So foreclosure estimate is saying 22,000. Okay. That's what foreclosure estimate is saying. That number is usually good enough for me, but it's saying $78,000 below its estimate. Okay, so basically it's saying it's worth about $300,000. That's additional information for me. Okay, so 22 plus 78, right? That's $300,000. So Zillow is saying this property is worth $300,000. Okay, so I'm gonna go put that here. Let me first of all let's see here. Wait, I'll put this here. So I gotta put the address in there. The MLS number is 349-6082. 349-6082. All right. So Zillow is saying this property is worth $300,000. All right. Let's see what Realtor.com says. All right. So why did I say $300,000? Because foreclosure estimate is saying 222, but it's below the Zestimate. Okay, so I need to see that number. Let's go look at Realtor.com. Realtor.com is saying, because it's listed on the market for 155 right now. Okay, let's go take a look. Is it listed? Yeah, 155. And it was listed on August 20. Okay, it's 14 days in the market. That I like to see that. I like to see that personally, because that means it means there's something to look out for on this property. Okay, so you see the backyard. You can see the property. It's an ugly house. Ugly houses are beautiful. Okay, it looks like a Cape Cod. That means you can actually hide a level at the top, and you can turn this house to a different beautiful something and make some serious profit with this. Let's see here. 1940 Cape Cod. This is basically ideal. Okay, schools, convenient to public transportation. Sometimes when convenient to public transportation means it's too public, sometimes it means just the right place. Okay, so but it's good to know. All right, so $155,000, 14 days on the market. We'll like it. But I don't see what it's worth here. Let's go look at some additional data down here. Okay, so it's saying median listing price is $315 in that area. Listing price does not mean sold price. We need sold, because if you buy this property and you're trying to flip it, the number that really matters to you the most is how much would it sell for, not how much people will list it for. A lot of people list prices at delusional numbers. Okay, they think they can command that amount of money when they're just in fact just very delusional. Okay, so let me see if I can get some additional information on what sold properties go for, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, this is tax assessment. It's not a useful number for me unless you have the formula. It's not the market value. Okay, okay, so here's some estimates here. Nearby home values estimate here. I don't know if these are sold. It doesn't say. So again, like I said, Realtor.com seems to be biased. They try to, the way they position the numbers looks like they're trying to inflate numbers. That's what it looks like to me personally. So all right, so here view listings of home near. Okay, so here's some listing of homes but near that place that are closer to the number asking price. Popular homes, blah blah blah. Let's see. All right, so there's not much information for now. Let me just go on to Trulia. Trulia says contact for estimate. That means they're trying to hide that number. Okay, they're trying to hide that number. So let's see here. Let me see what I can see here. All right, this property was foreclosed on. and it was sold for, okay, that was in 1999. That's too far away, right? All right, so let's see, let's continue to look here. Pricing trend, average listing price, sale price 252. Again, these are all okay. Median sale price, the sale price is the number I'm looking for, 339. It's looking more like around $300,000, to be honest with you. So 277 here, okay. These are estimated price, 256 here. So from the acquisition standpoint, you're looking for low numbers. So for ARV purposes, you're looking for high numbers, because again, the spread between how much you sell it for and how much you buy it for is what determines your potential profit, right? So this house is looking more like around $300,000 for me personally. And you may say, how do I know that? Well, basically, I've been around for a while. I launched my first real estate business in 2005, so I can smell these things from afar. Okay, so but I'm using ballpark numbers. This before you do these deals, you probably will do a certified appraiser. This is just to know if you should waste your time on a situation or not. Okay, so based on this right now, this is telling me that property is, they're hiding the estimate. But a nice hack I could use is I would change the number from 135 to 137 to 135, and I will gasp it like that, okay, until it's basically the same house. Okay, so I'm going to gasp it by 5. Okay, go back to 131. Okay, so it puts me, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. It keeps putting me back on that same house. So what I'll do is I'll go back here, I'll put this on 131 from Google, directly from Google, and Google will try to pull apparently there's no house like that. There's no house like 130. Alright, that's more like it. Alright, so here we go. There's no house like that, basically. Let me try 140. So I just tweaked the numbers to see if Google will find something. Let's see here. Yeah, that street is completely off the way it's numbered. Let me try 145. Okay. Alright, so let's see what the word file is. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so it looks like that house is a standalone on that street. I wonder how. That's not possible. Let me put 127 here. Let me see what 127 is worth. Okay. Alright, so 127 is worth 311. That's a good number for me to use. Okay, that's actually a good number for me to use. So I'm actually gonna go put 311. Was that realtor.com? I forgot now. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 311. Okay. And actually, I could see that number. Actually, I could see that number from here. And let's see what Zillow says. Let's see what Zillow says. All right, Zillow is saying 294. See, that's close enough to what we saw earlier, which was 3. But I'm going to use the 294 because I'm buying now. So I need to be honest with myself when it comes to the low comps. All right, and let's go close this one. Okay, so if it's listed on the market, that's a quick hack for you. Tweak the number a little bit so you can get the right value, because if it's listed on the market, that's the exact address. Well, kind of like, this website are buyers, people can buy the particular page of that house and hide the actual value. You need to see the actual estimated value. Okay, let's see, Trulia. Let me put Trulia in front of this. Let's see. Google is the king here. All right, there you go. So Google actually pulls up 122, 126, which is not too far away, but that looks like a commercial property. That's a bad comp. That's a bad comparable for that house. All right. Okay, this one here, 186 is not too far off. Okay, and Trulia is actually saying 372. Okay, so that's good comps. Okay, because on the same street, not too far away, in the same 100s. All right, so I'm actually going to use it. Okay, because my calculation will skew it properly eventually. Let's see what Redfin is saying. Redfin. Let's see what Redfin is saying. Let me see if Redfin actually put the right thing. I have a Redfin for the actual properties here. Redfin estimate is saying $162,000. I'm actually going to use that number. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say 162. All right. So that drops the worth down to 284. Okay. My offer is 175. Is listed at 155 right now. Okay. Now, if it's listed, if my offer says I can come up to 175 and listed at 155 right now, what should I tell you? Well, it says go buy right now, go buy, but that's not necessarily true. Okay, it could be it's the smallest house on the street. You need to factor in the square footage, and things like that. But I wouldn't really know until I get to the property. Taxes is $9,000. Okay, it's a good number to look at. But I typically don't bother too much about that unless I'm trying to sell it as a rent to own. Okay, because that will become a cost. All right, that will become a cost. All right. All right, so let's see. All right, so yeah, so basically my offer, the asking price right now is so let me put a space here for, I'm going to insert one to the left. All right, and we're going to put another column here and call it asking, so we can know which properties to go after. If you're watching this and you feel like you want a piece of this action, reach out to me. We'll talk about it. This one is listed for 175 and this one is listed for 155. All right, and my offer is 175. So basically I won't say anything. I will just call and see and ask to take a closer look at the property. This property means I need to dig a little deeper, okay, and find out if there's any red flags or anything like that. Okay. All right, are we making sense? So if this property is worth $284,000, right? This is worth let's go look at this sheet right here. If it's worth 284 and my maximum allowable offer is 175 based on the $10,000 repair cost, right? And my asking is 155. I may get there and then find out that the property needs about $50,000 of work, right? That would basically mean my offer just dropped to 175 minus 40, okay? And that would be 135, okay? 135. That's what that would mean, okay? So let's say that was the case, right? I purchased it for 135. My repair cost is $50,000. My total cost for acquiring this property will be $185,000. Okay, and let's say I sell the property for $284,000. Okay, the total profit will be, minus this, $99,000. But of course that will be minus closing cost. Okay, closing costs can range anywhere from 4% to 10% depending on the situation. Holding cost, how much did that money cost me, right? So to raise $185,000 will cost me money. If I get it from the bank, it costs me money. It's called interest, right? So I need to factor in the cost of that money. And let's say the cost of that money was let's say it was 15%, right? 15% of the total cost of acquisition. So that would be 0.15. Multiply that by 185 was the total cost of acquisition. That was about $27,000. Okay, let's say closing cost was about, let's just estimate about, for a typical retail deal, about 4 to 5%. So for this deal, since it's an investment deal, right, let's estimate about 7%, right? So 0.07, multiply that by, yeah, the total cost of acquisition. Okay, so that's another. So how much is the total profit? That would be $99,000 minus 27 minus this cost right here. We're looking at about $58,000. Okay, all right, is that making sense? In profit, okay, pure profit. Okay, that's after everything is paid for. It costs $50,000 as a fix, cost $27,000. You know, it's still not a bad day. What is the percentage of this compared to total cost of? Let's look at the ROI on that, right? So let's see ROI. ROI would be equals to the profit divided by the total cost of the deal, right? The total cost of the deal will be 185 plus 27 plus this, right? All right, and then let's change that to percentage. 25% return on investment. It's not a bad it's not a bad conversion of your money. If you get 25% of your money back, it's not a bad conversion. Now imagine if this wasn't you raising all the capital. The capital came from other people, and basically the cost of all right, so if this wasn't your money and you raised it from other people's money, use the bank's money, use hard money, and you use private lenders' money and things like that, your return on investment is a lot more than that, because you didn't come out of the pocket with the cash. That's also possible if you have credibility, you have credit, you have things like that. Absolutely possible. But just wanted to share that with you. Some numbers over there. You can watch this video over and over again. It's a lot of fun. So let's go look at the other ones here, which is rental properties. Okay, so rental property here, rental property. Now if I was doing the evaluation by myself without recording, it would take me a little faster. So I'm kind of teaching right now, so I'm a little slow. Okay, but normally I can evaluate all of these properties like that, or maybe this could be a good, let's do another video on rental property maybe next week. How's that? Okay, let's do single families now. Okay, and then we evaluate the other ones on the next video. Okay, but this is real estate for you. It's not just you buying to live in. It's a lot. You can make money doing this, leveraging the resources that you have already. Okay, so let's look at this one right here, 49 Trenton and Fanwood, which is typically a nice neighborhood. This is a short sale. Okay, that means the bank needs to approve whatever the offer is on this house. But let's first of all look at, is it worth going after this property, right? All right, so let's go look at this. All right, so let's go Google it. Okay, and Fanwood, New Jersey, and let's see what Trulia, Zillow, Redfin, and all of them. So I'm not using any fancy thing. You can do evaluations like this, and you can say, hey, Hola, put me on the list. I want to be receiving property. I want to evaluate properties. I want you to help me go after properties like this. I can make $50,000, $40,000, $30,000 doing quick flip and flips. I'm simplifying it. Okay, I'm simplifying the process. I'm not oversimplifying it. I'm simplifying it because it's truly simple once you have your resources in place. Okay, and part of the resources you can use here is a good realtor. It's a good investor, a person that has experience who can basically see nonsense from afar. Okay, because there's a lot of loopholes in the business. There's a lot of ways you can lose money if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so let's look at Redfin, Zillow, Realtor.com. And let's look at Trulia. There you go. And let's see. So let's be a little bit faster here. This one, it says $99,000 below estimate. So the same foreclosure estimate is $332 right now, and that property is actually worth $99,000 more, $100,000 more, for $432 essentially. How much are they asking? They're asking $180. Okay, they're asking $180,000 on this house. Why? Because property needs work. Let's look at the picture. Property needs work. Okay, first of all, it's too small. Okay, it's a Cape Cod, Chances are somebody died in this house, or somebody purchased the property. Whatever. It's a Cape Cod. That's the kind of house we're looking for this type of deals. Okay, it's a single family, 1954. This is the kind of property you can add a level to. You can turn it from 4-bedroom, which is probably a fake 4-bedroom. It's probably a 2-bedroom. It looks like a house with a 2-bedroom, but they probably converted a pantry to a bedroom. You can put had a level and actually put some real bedrooms, and then had a half bathroom. This half bathroom right here is probably on the basement. Okay, you can probably have a full bathroom. This is a full bathroom. You can have a full bathroom into a master bedroom on the second level. You can get very, very creative. It's only listed on the market for 20 days. Okay, he says property needs some work. When he says needs some work, needs work. Okay, that's what that means. Doesn't necessarily mean some work. But before we get too deep into that, let's go a little closer at this property. So it's worth 432 according to Zillow. Okay, so let's go put that number in. First of all, let me go back. Let me grab the address. It's Trenton Avenue in Fanwood. All right. All right. And let's go. What's the MLS number? MLS number is 349743. All right, I'm taking that so I can go find it easily in the MLS and look for the contact number. And they're asking for 180. Okay. All right. And we know that this estimate is 430. Okay. Let's see what Realtor.com says. Realtor.com. Well, Redfin says it's worth 381. So the number is pretty consistent so far. Okay, it's pretty consistent. 381, 854. 381, 854. There's no two people that will give you same exact value on any real estate piece of property. That's why it's called professional opinions. Even for the certified appraisers, it's just opinion still. Okay, so some people will say Zillow is not accurate. To me it's whatever. Okay, if it's $20,000 off, $30,000, it's whatever. I'm just using this to filter out what property is worth chasing after, what deal is worth pursuing, basically. Okay, that's the whole purpose of this. All right, so let's go take a closer look. We already got this out. Let's see what Realtor.com says. Realtor.com is estimating that this property is worth 379,700. Looks like a very quiet street. Look at that. Looks like a very quiet street. 379,700. 379,700. Okay. All right. So, yep, that's Realtor.com. Let's see what Trulia says. Trulia is saying that this property's foreclosure auctions is 286, 190. Is that what it's worth? It's not saying estimate. Let's go take a closer look. All right, now I have 3 pieces of opinions already. I can actually use that one. Okay, let me see what it says here. Starting bid 287. That's just a bid. Okay, that's just a bid. All right, let's go. Let's take a closer look here. Priced history 338. It was listed August to 338. They were truly looking for some money, but they dropped the price. Posting removed. There you go. So somebody was trying to get money for it. 338. But what that tells me is that I'm going to use that number 338. Okay, I'm going to use 338. That's the number I'm going to use. Or you know what I could do? As usual, I could go ahead and take this out. No, actually go tweak the number to 47 and look for 45 and look for the next house on Trulia and see what Trulia is saying about the next house, right? Apparently the next house is not there. Let's go all the way to 41. You know, there you go. Trulia. Come on, Trulia. Let me see what this one says. for sale. You can see that this area is high end. It's a $670,000 house right there. Okay, it's probably newer. It has 2-car garage and things, but again, you can add a level and you can get pretty close to that. When you add a level, it will look pretty similar to this house right here. Okay, it will look very close to it. Okay, this is a split level, but it will look, you can basically compare this to it. So you can actually compare it to a $450,000 house if you had a value, if you had a level to that property. Okay, you can add a level, you can add a garage as well too. All right, this is a prop 464 right here. This area is basically, so there's a house that looks very similar here for $499 in Fanwood. So it's high, it's a little bit high end, not all the way, but high end enough. Okay, let's see here. Let me just go put 35 here, see if I can get a better true year number. See here, Fanwood, New Jersey, 49. All right, let's go look at this. This one is let's go look. That's not it. What's the address? 335. That's not it, right? Let's see if we can find something here. 35. Okay, 412. That's the number I'm going to use. 412. I'm just looking for a number. I didn't have to look that far, but 412. Okay, so all right, so it's basically saying that this property is worth $400,000. That's what my math is saying, and my offer is about $250,000. They're asking for $280,000. Probably needs some work. Okay, so my offer, so even if this property needs about $50,000 of work, my offer would be about $200,000. If this property need about $70,000 of work, I can still offer what they want, and I can make some decent profit. Okay, if I put $150,000, if I purchase this property for $180,000, okay, so let's go look at the other sheet here. Okay, so let's say the property is worth $400,000, right? My offer, let's go leave that offer alone for now. Let's say I put $150,000 into adding a level and a garage, so that I can make it a 2-bedroom and a 2.5 bathroom, so I can sell it for $450,000, right? Or let's say conservatively $400,000, right? The asking right now is $180,000. I don't care about that. Okay, so let's say $284,000 is this number would be this number, I think. Okay, so let's say my cost is $285,000. When you do the math, we're still making $52,000, and we're making $52,000 by not spending any money out of pocket. Because again, remember that this is basically you can call this this was money cost. Okay, how much does money cost right there? Okay, so if I'm using, I won't spend this $42,000. I would not be spending this $42,000 if I was using my own cash, so I'll get to make a lot more money. Okay, and this one will be basically closing cost. Okay, all right, so those are the costs right there. So pure profit $52,000. It's not bad. Can it be better? Yes. Do I have to spend $150,000? No, I don't have to. This could be $100,000 for the repair, and the adding value to it. Okay, and that would turn that money to 39% return on investment for a profit of $13,000. All right, yeah, we can do multiples of this. We just need people with the right mindset, come together, push them together, and make it happen. Okay, people that understand numbers. Okay, numbers and business. Okay. All right, so that's that. Let's go look at further ones. Okay, so is that a good deal to chase after? You answer me. Can you comment below? Do you think we should chase after this deal? If you can comment in the video, let me know if this is a good deal to go after. Okay, let me know if this is a good deal to go after right here. Okay, it's looking good so far. Looking good. All right, so let's go to the next one. This one here is Carnegie. They're asking for $145,000 in Linden. All right, this property, investors delight. Come see this great Cape Cod. Lots of potential, in need of some TLC, to be sold strictly in as-is condition. Yeah, it needs some work, and that's good. You know, it needs some work, and that's good. So let's see what Zillow is saying about the worth of this property. Let's see what the rest of them are saying. Linden. No. Control Z. Let's go back and copy the right information. No. Don't do that. Let's paste it here. Linden. All right. Let's go grab the MLS number. It's 344-241. Okay. The asking is how much? $145,000. Okay, $145,000. All right. So let's see here. Zestimate is all right. So let's go look at this estimate. Let's go look at what they're saying on the Zestimate area. Let's close this. We're done with this. All right. So Zillow, Realtor.com, Julia.com. I don't see Redfin. All right, there's a few of them here you can use, by the way. Sometimes I use Estately, okay, to see what's going on in that area. But let me put it in Redfin directly. Let's see if it comes up. Yep, it comes up right there. All right, so Zillow is saying that this property is worth what? Views estimates $228. Okay, Zillow is saying it's worth $228. Okay, it's Linden, so Linden is a little bit on the lower middle class type of area. It's $213 to $240. That's the range right there, $228. So tab 228. All right, you don't have to put the exact number on the last 3 digits, just so you know. All right, so yeah, we got that on lock. Let's see what this is saying. Realtor.com is hiding the number as usual, so we're gonna have to go find it some other type of way. This one is saying it was listed at 513, decreased from 368. Basically, they were delusional. They're desperate to get rid of this house. If they've just decreased it massively like that, so that's not a bad thing to see. But they're not telling me the estimate either. But this one is telling me that the property is worth $138. Okay, and $138,000. Okay, not good. That's a number I have to use. Unfortunately, it may not be accurate. That's why I'm averaging across board. Okay. But right now, Realtor and Trulia is hiding numbers from me, so I have to tweak. The addresses so I can get what's going on that street. Close this. Realtor, I need Realtor and Trulia number. So let me here. I'm gonna add 800. Put 800 here, and I have to take out the Redfin. All right, I do have 706 Carnegie. That would be no, that's Zillow. I already have that, but I'm curious. Let me see what that Zillow says in value. Yeah, it's saying 236. Close enough. Remember, the property itself is 228. That's close enough. Okay, don't overthink it. All right, so let me add Trulia here, so we can go straight to what Trulia is saying. 800. Okay, we should have a number here. Okay, it's saying 226. Close enough. 226. Trulia is saying 226. All right, so let's go look for Realtor.com, right? Realtor.com. Okay. Carnegie 819rotor.com. It's saying 239. That's close enough. I saw it on Google already. See, 239. That's close enough. All right. So we're gonna put 239 here. All these websites are saying the same story except Redfin, saying 138. Let's see if Redfin can be a little bit off. Let's add Redfin here. Redfin is a little bit off, so maybe we can find a closer number. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we found a closer number, 220. That's more accurate. Okay, it's probably because that house has a bad stigma to it. But once you fix the property, then you can get rid of whatever that stigma is. But after repair value for this particular house is 228. My calculator is saying I cannot offer more than 138 if provided it doesn't need more than $10,000 worth of work. If it needs more, I have to take it out of here. They're asking 145. Okay, it's worth to go take a look. It may not need that much work. It may need a little bit of tender loving care, like they said. I think it says TLC. That's what it means. Okay, see where it says TLC? That means tender loving care. You know, clean up, carpet, painting, you know, appliances, simple stuff. You may be able to put this house back on the market for 200 and make some good money real quick. Okay, so if that was the case, and we would be here. So they're asking 145. It's worth 228. Putting $10,000. Offer is 138. Let's see what kind of potential profit can come from that. It's worth 228. Right, my maximum offer is 138 right now, based on the $10,000 repair. Right, asking is I don't care about asking actually, because whatever I want to offer is what I want to offer. Right. All right, so this property is gonna need 148 as a cost, total cost. Let me label this property total cost. Right, and so if this is a $80,000 potential profit, right? Potential spread. All right, so that's a spread right there. Let's say that money is going to cost me about $22,000. That's basically how much the person that will lend me $228,000 will want to make. Okay, about 15%. Okay, why? Because they didn't do nothing. You just helped them flip their money, right? They didn't do anything. Okay. Closing cost is $10,000. Okay. Potential profit right there. If you sell that property for $228, that'll be about potential profit of $47,000. Again, just for helping the neighborhood feel a lot better. Okay, $26,000 total ROI, but that's not the real ROI. The real ROI is infinity. But not really because of your time. Okay, if you take time managing the project, then the cost of time is also involved in that. Okay, so just FYI, we always have room for partners that will qualify, and basically we do all the work. We do all the trying to find the financing and things like that if you have good credit. But if there's any money involved that we have to put down payment, things like that, you need to have that as well too. But basically we can split this profit 50-50 all day long. If you have a 9-to-5 that you go to but you want to tap into this, it's doable. Okay, it's doable. You can reach out to us and we can arrange something. Okay, all right, so does that make sense? Making sense. So that's still a good mild deal to go after. The potential is huge, you know. I'm actually going to design this spreadsheet a little bit further so that we can see all the potential profit there. Okay, I'm going to do that later. And you know, if you sign up for a newsletter, I'll give you access to all those spreadsheets once it's ready. Okay, so let's go to the next one here. Let's see. Okay, so we have this one in Linden City. This is still Linden. Linden is a hot market, by the way. It's lower middle class, and a lot of people can afford it, basically. Okay, and let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of properties here. All right, so why don't we do this? Okay, you seen how I evaluate this. Reach out to me if you want a piece of this action. There's a lot of properties here. It's a lot of money to be made. Let's do some deals together. If you want to buy a property for you to live in, for you and your family too, it's also a great way. You can use 203K to purchase this kind of properties, and you can get the work done, and you can start living in a brand newly renovated property, and you basically pocket all the profit that you have to make. This can still be the house you want to live in as well too. Okay, but it's absolutely doable. What you need, that a lot of people underestimate, is the manpower, the time, and the expertise that you need to get this kind of thing done. A lot of people try to do it by themselves without having any experience. Just be careful. It's doable, but just be careful. If I were you, I would just use the right resources in the right places, and I will still go home with a nice little profit in my pocket, or save a lot of money on buying a property. So if you want to buy your property this way, let me know. We can do it that way as well. If you want to buy a retail deal, that's also doable as well. It's not everybody that is caught out for this kind of for ugly houses, turning ugly houses to beautiful houses. But that's what we're about. We're here to help you. If you need anything, let us know. Keep us posted. I will see you.
All right, great. So hopefully that video was enlightening for you. I really do hope that it makes sense to you. If there are other things, other better tools out there that you feel you've seen, maybe an easier way of doing what I've just done here, or please comment it below. Okay, let me know. And if you feel like, wow, it's the easiest way you've ever seen anybody analyze properties very quickly. I mean, I analyzed about 4 properties right there for you. In addition to me teaching it, I did that in about an hour. Just think of it. Once you master it, it takes you literally like 2 minutes to do each one of them, like 2 minutes or less. That's 100 seconds or less to do each property, to analyze them really quickly without investing so much money in tools and things like that. The only thing I really recommend anybody should be investing in at any point in time is themselves, meaning your skills. Okay, your skills. That's really the most important thing you should invest in. But there's a lot of tools and gimmicky products out there that people just waste time on. And they're trying to use it to replace the skills. It's not gonna work. It won't work. Okay, so hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. Don't forget to go download the book. It's absolutely for free at smartrealestatewholesaling.com, smartrealestatewholesaling.com, and take advantage of the book. The book will help you when it comes to how to run this business in the digital age. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.